this video, I have teamed up with the Davigo devs, who have very kindly offered to give away an alpha copy of the game to one of my viewers. All you need to do to enter is subscribe, leave a comment with your favourite toast topping down below. I'll pick the winner on my live stream on the 31st of July. You can stay notified on this by joining my Discord, which is in the description down below. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Davigo. A game where you, the person in VR, can take out all your frustrations and inner hatred towards your friends as they mercilessly try to end your eternal suffering with rockets and explosives. But before I get into properly reviewing the game, I should state it is currently in alpha, so there are bound to be some bugs. But even with the bugs I've encountered, what's currently playable is still some of the most fun I've had gaming with friends in recent years. There's just something so satisfying about grabbing your best mate by the head and launching them towards a wall faster than your mother would beat your ass if she knew you watched hardcore hentai. So, let's get it out the way and go over some of the parts of the game that need improving. First and most importantly is the multiplayer. It's currently a bit of a pain. In order to play with your friends, you either need to be at their house or using something called Parsec. This allows you to remotely connect to the PC of the VR user, allowing you to play on their system. However, from my experiences, using it can often take a while to get everything working, and my friends often had difficulty connecting their controllers and keyboards, and sometimes joining the game can be a bit of a problem. However, I do know that this shouldn't be held against the devs because they do plan on having multiplayer built into the game on its release, so this is more of an issue while the game is in alpha, rather than when it ends up on Steam and on the Oculus Rift. Secondly, there's a few bugs in the game. Most of these aren't a problem, and chances are you won't even notice them while you play. However, there is one that kept causing issues for me when I played as the Giant. When your hands are destroyed, it's possible for you to accidentally put them underneath the map. Now, while they're still broken, that's not an issue, as your hands don't collide with anything in the terrain while they're broken, but if they regen underneath the map, then you can be left with only one hand, making it difficult to fully enjoy your dark fantasies of juggling your friends' helpless bodies while they scream mercilessly for help and a... But Mr. Toast, I hear you say, you've only talked about the bad things so far. Didn't you say you liked this game? And, well, yeah, I do. I enjoy it a hell of a lot, but you know what else I enjoy? I enjoy complaining about fucking everything. So now I've had my little rant. Let's go over the good. Let's go over the good. First of all, the physics in the game are brilliant. As the Giant, you actually feel like these massive boulders are just pebbles. You feel powerful, and that really adds to the experience. To contrast this, the PC players have much better mobility, and what they lack in size and strength, they make up for in raw firepower and speed. It's genuinely exhilarating throwing rocks and dodging rockets. I often get so caught up in the game, I lose track of where I am in my room and I'll punch the wall, or I'll forget I'm wearing the headset and punch myself in the face like a fucking moron. I guess what I'm trying to say is you feel immersed as the Giant. And that's just one of the great things about the game, is the immersion is so deep. Secondly, the maps are surprisingly well balanced. When I first started playing this game, it definitely felt like some of the maps were more tailored towards the PC player, and some were more tailored towards the VR player. However, since I've played more of these maps and gotten used to how the mechanics of the Giant work, and similarly, my friends have gotten used to playing on the PC, and, gotten better at killing me as the Giant, I'd say the maps actually are more balanced than when I first played them. And the main reason for that is just because as you get better at the game, the maps become less of the focal point, and it's more about, like, as the Giant getting better at dodging, and as the PC player being better at hitting your rockets and, guiding them around and doing surprise attacks. And that's really where a lot of the skill comes in. The maps can be helpful towards the giant or towards the PC player, but I think once you get to that level of understanding of the game, the maps are very well balanced. A lot of people have also commented on my TikTok saying that they feel like the PC player would never win, but in my experience, it tends to be pretty much even. I would say 50% of the time I win and 50% of the time my friends win on PC. There are some maps where the PC players will win more often, or where I as the giant will win more often, but I'd say on average, it's probably a 50-50. And that's really good, because it doesn't make you feel like you're shit. I mean, you might be shit, and you might lose all the games, but I'd say in my experience, as a relatively average gamer, it was a very even experience. One thing they are working on, and that definitely does need to be addressed, is the 1v1s, 1v2s to 1v4s, basically. So you can play with up to 4 players, I believe. It's 1 giant versus 4 of the PC players. Now, the issue with this is, the game is currently only balanced for 1v1s, and that's very obvious, as when I've played in 1v2s, the game is an awful lot harder. But I'm sure that they do intend on addressing this, as it does say when you select the 1v2 or the 1v3 that it's not actually been play tested and that it's not balanced currently. So that's not a problem. I'm sure they'll do wonders with it in the future. Even though this game is so simple, you can get lost in the gameplay, and hours can go by without you even noticing. I think sometimes a simple design executed well is better than something complicated. I mean, look at League. Do I need to say anything more? Finally, I'll leave you with this. If you enjoy playing games with your friends, and you like these sort of competitive but yet fun sort of games like Smash Bros or Mario Party, games like that, this is definitely a game I would recommend you pick up. Whether it be now or when it fully releases, I definitely recommend you to give this a try. If you do wish to pick the game up now and support the devs while they are working on the alpha, I'll leave a link to their Patreon down in the description below. If you want to find out more information about the game, the devs have their own Discord, which I will also leave in the description down below. And remember, if you want to enter the giveaway, all the rules are at the start. Make sure to leave your comment and subscribe and all that. And I appreciate you guys for coming out and watching all the videos. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and stick around for more videos. Thank you.